Well, if you're like me, you may have noticed all over social media people looking for their pets, following the fireworks displays for New Year's Eve, also kind of continuing into New Year's Day and the day after. If you are one of those individuals who maybe lost your furry friend, you need to know there is a holding period at each one of the shelters. So Rebecca's here with the SPCA. Y'all's holding period is 3 days before then you take the necessary adoption steps.
So in Orleans Parish, it's 3 days, and Jefferson and Plaquemines, it's 5. And that holding period is just a chance for you to come and get reunited with your pet. You know, you're going to check your parish shelter first, but you're going to check the surrounding areas as well. We also recommend checking Facebook, Craigslist. A lot of people still put flyers up on light posts. We suggest doing that as well. Yeah, and even though today, you know, is into the weekend, and it's been a few days since New Year's Eve, sometimes many people don't turn in those pets till closer to the weekend. So if you don't see or hear about your pet at a shelter, keep trying for the next few days. After that holding period, what happens then, Rebecca? Yeah, so after that holding period, the animals are basically put up for adoption. If they're not spayed and neutered, we'll go ahead and spay and neuter them. The same thing at Plaquemines, same thing at Jefferson. And then while they're getting spayed and neutered, they'll get microchipped if they're not already microchipped. Chances are, if they came in lost, they're not. Just because that's a permanent form of identification that has your information attached to that animal. That way you can get reunited. Once all that's done, they'll be up to date on all their vaccinations if they don't have them. And then they're put up for adoption, and then some people come in and adopt. So you want to really look in those 3 to 5 days. That way your animal isn't adopted by someone else. What happens if you have like a really cute puppy like Milo here and it gets adopted and then you're like, wait, that's my dog. Are you able to get that dog back? It does happen. We leave that up to the previous owner and then the current owner, just because there's not much we can do because the animal had that stray hold period. We gave adequate time for the owner to find the animal, and then someone else now has that animal. Yeah, make sure if that's you, you're in that situation, you're nice to the post owners as well. Oh, yeah. Milo is up for adoption, though. Tell us a little bit about him. So Milo was actually found as a stray. It was before New Year's. He was just found walking along the street. And he's about 2 years old. He's a Chihuahua mix, and he's honestly the sweetest thing. I mean, he really just looks cuddles. Like a fox. We've been saying in the newsroom that he looks a little bit like a fox. He does. He looks exactly like a fox, and that's as big as Milo's gonna get. He's fully grown, and honestly, he takes a little time to warm up, but he's super duper sweet once he does. If he was a girl, I'd call him Foxy Brown because he's just so cute. If you want more information about Milo, or maybe you did lose a pet, or you're needing to turn in an animal that you did find, call the SPCA. Even if they're not specifically in your parish, they can kind of guide you a little bit. You can also go to their Facebook page right there to see Milo and some of the other adoptables that are ready for their forever home. So thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Thanks for having us.